I'm going to begin today's episode with a story that has actually changed my life. It's touched me so hard, and so I'm going to share it with you guys. It's about a young lady who embarked on a marathon race, and whilst the race was on, she tripped and fell. When she fell, she sustained injuries and serious bruises that I'm even sure it affected her ankle. And then it was an urgent call for the medicals. They came to her aid and did what they could do. Unfortunately, the news broke to her that she could not continue the race because of the situation of her leg and of her health. You want to know what this lady did? She insisted against every medical advice and even from a coach that she is going to continue in this race. Amidst her pains, amidst the blood stains, she insisted that she would continue. She defied every odds to stay back. She decided to get back on the track and continue the marathon. So they left her to a choice. And then this lady continued. She continued with the blood dripping down her legs. She continued amidst every come back, you can't do this. She continued despite everything that was staring in her face that she could not win the race. One of the things that I believe made her to continue was the fact that she had decided that aside embarking on this marathon, she decided that she wants to win. So knowing that she wants to win gave her the energy, I suppose, for her to continue on the race. So she kept going with the energy that she had. Meanwhile, a lot of people has gone far ahead of her. This woman, surprisingly for her, she had shares. People were sharing her on, only for her to see that she was already ahead of a lot of people. And that gave her the momentum. And that gave her the momentum to keep pressing. And guess what? She finally emerged the winner. She emerged the winner because she decided to not lose her track. She decided to get back on track. And that is what we'll be talking about on today's episode. You're welcome to Maybe More. Again, thank you very much for joining us today. We will be talking about getting back on track. Now, I would want to ask you a question. Have you ever had a big break? Have you ever lost something so special to you? What is that catastrophic moment that has hit you so hard that you feel you can't get back on track in your journey of being more? What has life thrown at you that you believe it's too late for you to continue unleashing the things that God has placed in you? Now, like that lady in the story, I need you to get your momentum back and defy every odd and get back on track. It is not news that life throws lemons at us, but it is you that will be the determining factor to turn those lemons into lemonades and make your life beautiful and continue in your journey of becoming more. Now, how would you do that? I know you're wondering, how do I get back from this big break? How do I get back from this challenge? How do I get back from this loss? How do I heal from this wound? Okay, I'm going to tell you 3 things that I believe would help you in getting back on track whilst you continue in your journey of becoming more in life. The first is to face the fear head on. Now, getting back is a lot. I'm telling you from a personal experience. Coming back on track is a whole lot. It takes a whole lot of courage. It seems like just like in the race, people have gone ahead of you. I mean, there's no time. A lot of things have gone down, but it takes a lot of courage. You are the determining factor, and you have the sole responsibility to face that fear head on, face to face. Look at it in the face and say, I know I have been down. I know I have gone back on the things that I was supposed to do. I know a lot has happened that I need to meet up with, but come on, I'm going to face this with everything in me and get back on track and continue in my journey of becoming more. Secondly, there is need for you to strategize, to develop a plan. It is an intentional thing that you have to do. You sit down, you write a plan. This and this is what I am going to do at so and so time. There is no rush. You're going to take it step by step. You're not in competition with anybody. In the journey of becoming more, and whilst you're getting back on track, there is need for you to write those plans out and faithfully carry them out. Re-strategize for a comeback, and you can do it. Then finally is consistency. After you face your fear, there will be this whole adrenaline, oh, I'm back, I can do this now. Yes, let me continue. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. There could be a possibility that after getting back on track, you're happy, and then you might want to calm down. But no, that is the point, to be consistent. And that's the final point. After facing your fear and getting back, developing the strategy, developing a plan, re-strategizing to come back, there is need for you to stay consistent. Or you might not have cheerleaders on the journey, but being consistent at it over time will pay. And at the end of the day, you will be fulfilled that you have achieved everything that God has called you to do. I believe that today's episode was touching and inspiring for you, as it was for me. Thank you so much. This is Still a Bit More. Please remember to share, like, subscribe, and comment on the comment section. Thank you very much, and cheers to more. See you next week. Bye.